and welcome to my Tarot Corner. So we are one day post the coronation, and yesterday was the coronation concert that I understand was a great success, as I predicted it would be. And I saw Prince William's speech, and he talked about service. He talked about how proud his grandmother would have been to see her son being anointed as king, and it was very, very moving. And naturally, he talked about service, because you do know who ditched his duties and who is not serving. And news came today regarding a very cryptic conversation between Harry and Jack Brooksbank, in which Harry said he had enough and he is fed up. And I suppose it's about, and they talked about a meeting that he had. And I suppose that he's speaking about the royal family and not about his wife. But it does go with the fact that Harry was not in good spirits yesterday. So during the coronation, Misan Harriman had to do something, so he posted a picture of Princess Diana and Archie touching it as a baby. Now, as that was a tribute to Archie's birthday. Now, nothing came from Montecito regarding Archie's birthday. No official pictures, nothing from Archie's birthday party that Harry was so quick to leave the UK in order to get there in time. The king did give a tribute to Archie in his I don't know exactly how it's, so his tribute. He gave a tribute to Archie, and he said congratulations to Archie wherever he is. In the luncheon, I understand, that was in Windsor after the coronation, and it seems like he was really disappointed that Harry didn't find it in his heart to stay, although other royals were kind of relieved that Harry didn't stay. And then we wake up this morning to see new paparazzi shots of Meghan having a stroll in Montecito with Marcus Anderson and another female friend that I don't remember her name, but someone who is insignificant. And she is, as always, looking like a slob, wearing a sporty outfit because she went out to hike. And of course, no Harry, no children, nothing. I mean, and Marcus Anderson really looks terrible, in my opinion. I mean, he really looks unkempt. Is it something that is happening to every man that is around Meghan Markle? I don't know. So this reading is about Meghan and the way that she felt during the coronation. People are saying that she probably didn't watch it. I believe that she did. So the way that she felt, the way that she's feeling right now. And this time I'm going to do another Celtic cross, not the one that I did for Harry, because I'm really not interested in how she can move forward. So I'm not more interested in what is behind her actions and what is moving her. So this is more of a Celtic cross that is supposed to come to show us what is behind her motives and the things that are behind her goals and the foundation of the things that she's doing regarding this coronation and everything that is happening here. So or happened around the coronation and the birthday, and what does she mean to do. So let's start by saying my disclaimer. This is a tarot reading. It is vibrational. It is open to interpretation. It exists as assumptions and speculation, and as such may or may not be true. So please do your own research and decide for yourself. And I am using the new tarot deck, which is called Buffy, the Vampire Slayer. Now, I have to say that I am not a Buffy fan. I don't know the names of all of the characters, so I have the book right here. And if I get to Major Arcana, I will tell you which of the major characters the card relates to. I know that this deck is very, very celebrated. It's new, so I am going to clear it with Palo Santo. I got it in a very, very good price, and I know that many tarot readers are celebrating this deck and are saying that it's amazing. So I decided to get it. I got it on eBay on a sale. It was a really, really, really good price. So I decided to get it. Okay, so let's start by clearing the deck. And let's start asking. So, how does Meghan Markle feel regarding the coronation and everything that happened around the coronation, seeing Catherine, seeing the other royals? How does she feel about her husband and the way that he was seen in the coronation? What is she planning to do next? How does Meghan Markle feel regarding the coronation, the fact that she wasn't there, the fact that Harry was obstructed by a feather, the way that he was seen in the coronation, and the way that people are talking about him? How does she feel? How did she feel when she saw Catherine and the other royal women? And what is she planning to do next? How did Meghan feel about not being at the coronation, and what is she planning to do next? Okay, so the first card is the present position, or her feelings during the coronation. And what I'm getting here is the Moon card. Okay, so let me just open the book and tell you which of the characters is the Moon card in this deck regarding the Moon card is Faith Lan. So for those of you who are Buffy, watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, know the characters there. But as you know, the Moon card is a card of someone who's in deep mental health problems. This is a card of someone who is in need to talk about it. So this is a card of someone who is suffering, someone who really is in difficulties. This is not a card of someone who is happy. This is someone who has mental health issues, and we know that she does. This is a card of confusion. This is a card of helplessness. This is a card of emotional problems, and this is exactly how she felt. And this is also a card of a person that is having negative motherly influence. And we can all say that Meghan does have negative motherly influence. Her mother is negatively influencing her. So she's not seeing reality as it is. She is confused, she is depressed, and she is suffering from emotionally distress all around the coronation. So she couldn't see reality as it is. She couldn't see that she was ostracized in this coronation. She thought that she is taking a stand, that she is being authentic and being true to herself by taking a stand and not coming to the coronation, not seeing that she was actually playing to the hands of the royal who didn't want her there, and not seeing reality as it is. So she is very much confused around this. So she's thinking that she is won this, but she actually didn't. So she doesn't see reality. She is helpless. She's confused. So she might believe that she has won, that she played her cards, and that she did something, and she made a stand, and she made Harry come back very quickly. She doesn't realize that she actually did something that the royal family were praying for. They didn't want her there, and she actually played to the hands of the royal family. So she's confused. She doesn't see reality as it is. The next card is the immediate influences, and the immediate influences are justice. Now, we've been getting justice quite a few times with Meghan. Justice, I got it with when I did the reading with the regarding the WME contract that she signed. If you remember, and I told you that it means that she's looking at her life's pathway and the things that she needs to take out. Justice is correlating to Angel in this deck. An Angel is a character that even I know from Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, and because it comes in this influence, in the immediate influences, in the obstacles place, it is badly aspected. So it shows us that she has the tendency to repeat problems. To repeat the same problems, to repeat the same mistakes. She's afraid of errors. She has difficulty to confront and to do what is needed. And this is exactly why she did not go to the coronation. She couldn't confront the royal family. She couldn't confront the scrutiny of the British people. And this was really part of the reason why she didn't come. And she was feeling heavy. She feels that she was injustly treated. But this is a person of someone who is gearing up for a divorce. So this is part of part of this. So she is thinking about it, and this is a common denominator in all of the readings that I've been doing lately regarding Harry, regarding Meghan. This is coming, and many people are seeing that this is coming. And I don't know, maybe it is coming, maybe not in the near future, but it is coming it is in her thoughts, so it is there. Okay, so what is her goal? What is she trying to achieve? And we get another major arcana. Wow, the Hierophant. And you saw me shuffle, and I shuffled the deck even before I start the reading, so it's quite amazing. So many major arcana, very spiritual reading. The Hierophant is Rupert Giles, which is a person that has clear rules and actions. And the Hierophant is someone who needs to do the right thing. But as I always tell you, behind every Hierophant there is a devil. It's looming there, the thoughts of a devil, because as you know, the Hierophant is number 5, the devil is number 15. If the Hierophant is the one who is preaching to do the good, and the devil is the archetype. I'm sorry, it's the exact opposite of the Hierophant. It is the one who preaches for the bad. So it's the Antichrist. So it is exactly the opposite, and behind every Hierophant there is a devil looming, and this Hierophant is also badly aspected because it is right behind or up near the moon card. So the Hierophant is about doing the right thing. So she thinks that she is doing the right thing. She is thinking about being authentic, executing her inner thought, truth. This is these are the slogans that she keeps on telling people, and she's telling them to herself as well. She starts to believe these slogans. She starts to believe that she really means these slogans. Yes, this is my inner truth. This is my authentic self. This is all of these buzzwords that she's saying. But once again, because it's badly aspected, it is about abuse of power and abuse of influence. It's about coercion. It's about weakness to authority. It's about neglect. It's about fear to go against conventions. It's about getting bad advice and relying on others without a doubt. And I think that the fact that we see her with Marcus Anderson all the time, I think that Marcus Anderson is there with her I think that he lives with them in the Montecito, and I think that supposing that Marcus has been with them since they were in Canada. He was with them when they were living in Tyler Perry's house. That is suppositions that we in the Megxit community think that he was with them all along. The fact that he's there with her now only confirms that. I think that he is the devil that is looming behind this, and he's the one who gives her all of those bad advice, and he's the one who is maybe even convincing her to believe in all of those buzzwords that she's saying. So, but she believes that she is being her authentic self, that she is executing her inner truth. Okay, so that's the goals. The distant past foundations. What can we see in the distant past foundations? And what I'm getting here is, okay, the Five of Stakes. Five of Stakes, that is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is about going out to a victory quest, but accepting or requesting the help from a non-conventional source. So she, in the distant past, she has gone through this victory quest. She went on this victory quest, and we don't know exactly when in the distant past. And I'm going back to Marcus Anderson because I think that he is a big part of it, and people are supposing that he is a big part of her meeting Harry, and I suppose you know that you heard about Meghan Kelly saying that Meghan had this vision board while she was still married to Trevor, in which she envisions her life as a royal, still married to Trevor Engelson. And there is a lot of talk about Marcus Anderson being the mastermind of her meeting Harry, of her having this relationship with Harry, of getting Harry to like her, to see her, to pay attention to her. And there is this big thought about, or the big story about the attempt of her trying to get Harry's attention in Istanbul, in the Soho House opening there, something that did not work out. And then there was this other attempt at the when at this von Westerholt's Instagram account. So anyway, there was this unconventional help that Meghan received when she went on this victory quest. And this is exactly what she went on when she decided to go to make her vision board a reality. And as you can see here, this monster has this 1, 2, 3, 4 stakes that are whole, but the 5th stake is broken. So it's like when you do something with extra force, or when you're doing something over, and you are using let's say, when you're overdoing something, you're breaking the stakes, or you're breaking whatever you need in order to help you. So this is exactly what we see in this card. We see this monster that is breaking the stake. So this is actually about using this unconventional help, but not for the good. So she went on this victory quest. She knew that she is, her goal is the 6 of Wands, which is the victory. She wanted that victory. She went on this victory. She used everything that she had, but she overused the power, and this is why everything is falling apart now. Okay. Next card is the recent past events. And what I'm getting here is the sun. Now, if you remember when I told you, when the moon and the sun appear together in the same reading, this is an urgent cry for mental health, treatment. This is a very deranged person. This is a person that is having severe mental health problems. This is terrible. I mean, this takes all of the good of the Sun card and just turns it into this horrible card. This takes the energy of the card of the Sun and makes it a burning energy. All of the Sun's energy, all of the good energy of the Sun is turning into this burning energy to the vampires that is just burning them completely. This is what it is. And the moon and the sun together, and they are just even one near the other. It is just horrible. It's terrible. It is all of the bad things. It just shows us that she's neglecting everything, that she is neglecting her family. She's neglecting her relationship. She is having problems with ego. She's immature. She is concentrating only around herself. Nothing good is coming out of this. This is horrible. I mean, no happiness is here, nothing. This is just terrible. I mean, you cannot even talk about the happy things. So we can just see that in the recent past, the mental health disorders only just grew even more difficult. And this is the father card. So I think that the fact that Thomas Markle went out on this plea in his documentary, that made her even more, crazy. That made her even, she's fuming, she doesn't know where to put that energy. And the fact that people are around her are trying to make her see her father, she's even more angry with that, and it's burning everyone around her. And this is really bad. So together, these two cards are just horrible. And the fact that the Sun card is here in the recent past, it just shows us that it became even worse in the recent past. So in the recent past, it just she became even more horrible to be around. Okay. Future influences, it's about not what is going to happen in the future, but how will the future occurrences will influence the way that Meghan behaves. And what we're getting here is the King of Cups. So the King of Cups, that is the card that we usually get for Harry. But the King of Cups is the deprived king. That is the person that keeps whining about not getting what he deserves, about being treated badly. And I think that what we can see is Meghan, that is something that we will see in the future, is that as much as she gets scrutinized, we will see her saying and talking about the fact that she is being treated badly, that she is not getting what she deserves. And this is another card of mentally ill person. This is a person who is motivated by a mental health problem. And we just can see that she will become more and more whining and saying, you're not treating me well, you are racist, you're not giving me the chances, you're not giving me the time of day, you're not giving me what I deserve. Okay, regarding the Sun card represents the amulet in the BUFFY series. And the King of Cups is, let me just tell you, wait a minute. Well, no, not someone important. There is no real person here. Okay, so as I said, so this is not only about Harry being the deprived person. She will start being this deprived person. You're not letting me, you're not giving me, I'm not getting what I deserve. That is what she will start saying. Okay, so the next card is Meghan. Let's see Meghan, what kind of person she is in the past few days. And what we're getting here is the 9 of Wands. Okay, so you can see here the person, and you can see that this is, well, the 9 of Wands is usually a person that is standing and has these obstacles that are being thrown at him, and he is there standing very straight and is willing to accept all of those obstacles because he believes that he can withstand the last obstacle and he will be okay. Here we see a person that is being stabbed in the heart. It is this vampire that is being stabbed in the heart with this stake. And I think that this is how she felt in the past few days. She was stabbed in the heart. She really felt like she was unable to move. She was shackled, as you can see here. She was there were more and more stakes that were thrown at her, and she is in agony. This is how she felt. She is feeling. This is still how she's feeling. It's not. It hasn't passed. The fact that she's seen smiling in front of the camera, this is all an act. This is what it feels inside. This is agony. So this is how she really feels. She is unable to really stand withstand and believe that she can be okay after everything is gone, because it won't stop. What are the environmental factors or the outside factors? And we're seeing the Four of Wands. So that's interesting, because the Four of Wands, it is a good card. And what does it mean, the Four of Wands? What does it mean? First of all, the environmental factors are, how do the people from the outside, and I don't mean people from the Megxit community, and I mean the people that are reading newspapers, I mean the media that are not savvy in Meghan Markle and the real things that are motivating Meghan Markle. How do they see her? And they actually see this person that is going out on this victory quest. And this is, the Four of Wands is about going on this victory quest and enjoying the road. You can see it says here, enjoy your stay. It's a sunny day. Enjoy your stay. And this is what the Four of Wands is. And if you remember how it's seen in the Rider-Waite, it's usually two people standing in this canopy and are celebrating. And here it is, we see the vampire and Buffy are fighting, and the Four of Wands are here near the Sunnydale sign. But it's still the same meaning. It is about going on this victory quest. The quest is going to end in victory. This is how people see Meghan, as someone who is about to win, and they see her as someone who enjoys what she's doing. People don't see her true self. Once again, I'm talking about the general population. This is how they see her. So they see her as someone who enjoys her stay, enjoys the road. She enjoys what she's doing, and she's going to win. This is how they see her, especially after she signed that contract with WME. What are her inner emotions? And her inner emotions are the Five of Cups. So she is, and you remember that yesterday we got the Five of Cups for Harry, and here we have 3 cups that are spelled, 1 cup that is standing and 1 cup that is getting filled. And here Buffy is the one who is filling the cup. But so she knows that she has 1 cup filled. So here, this is about despair usually, and usually it is about unjustified despair. Usually in the, let's say in the psychological interpretation of this card, and I will get to the intuition that is specific to this card, but in the psychological interpretation of this card, it is about unjustified despair, because usually the person is unaware that he has 2 cups that are still up and only 3 cups that are spilled. He is only aware of the loss. He's not aware of what is still left, and he's desperate because of that. And then he doesn't see reality as it is, and he is having pessimistic feelings. He is not communicating. He has lack of trust. He's lonely, passive, and paranoid. And I think that she still is paranoid. I think that she is feeling very lonely. I think that she is desperate, and I think that she is lacking trust. She doesn't trust anyone. And I think that she is very much desperate because she doesn't see the full sign. But she's trying very hard to fill her cup. And this is what we see when she is signing contracts with WME. She is doing whatever she can to fill her cup. So she is trying. She's trying very hard. So she's fighting this depression. She's trying very hard to fight this depression. And I think that this is why we got the Five of Cups in this instance and this deck. Because as you can see, this person, that Buffy, I think that this is Buffy, she is filling her own cup. So she is working on it. She is not giving in to her desperation or to her feelings of or to negative feelings. She's not giving it. She is trying. She's trying in all her might. Whether or not she's going to succeed, that is another question. And in my reading about regarding her WME contract, I did get that she is going to succeed, but she is doing whatever she can to fight these feelings of desperation. Okay, so final result. And the final result is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups, that's the adventurous queen. So the adventurous queen is the queen that will do whatever it takes to get what she wants. That is the queen that is the Scorpio queen, but that is the queen that is open to changes and will change everything. So that is about destroying in order to build. So if she needs to get rid of her husband, and this is, once again, I tell you many times, all court cards from the Cups family are people with mental health problems. The Queen of Cups is no exception. So her problem will be that she is so desperate to change things that she will do whatever it takes. It means that she will burn bridges behind her. It means that she will destroy things in order to build something else. So that means that if she needs to cut ties with people, if it means that she will have to get a divorce, if it means that she needs to break conventions, but it doesn't mean that, but it does also have this very difficult place of addictions, of being very obsessive. This is a person that will go out into this revenge, a person that will cheat, a person that is very promiscuous, a person that will use her sexuality in order to get things. So this is what we can see for the future, and I think that it goes very well with the fact that we got the Justice card in the beginning of this reading that told us that she is looking at changes and the things that she can take out of her life, and I think that Harry is one of those things. So kind of a lot of clues that we get lately that Meghan is going to dump Harry, and I hope for him that this is what will happen. So the oracle is the dark light oracle, and what I'm going to ask is the oracle to tell me its impression of Meghan Markle, not what she should do, but what we should do. So it's advice for us. And then I will use the Between the Worlds oracle as well So let's start with this one. Okay, so where is Meghan Markle right now? What is Meghan Markle feeling? How is she right now? What is she thinking? What does she want to do right now? Okay, so a card did jump, so let's see what it says. Mystery, things you cannot explain. Interesting. Okay, so this card is actually telling us that Meghan herself is agonizing around things that she cannot explain, things that she has no answers to. But also it tells us that mystery is something that is going to lead us to new comprehensions if we are trying to solve it. So we should try to solve it with every power that we can. Not always we can, but we need to use whatever we have in order to try and to solve those mysteries. But we can all agree that Meghan Markle is a mystery that most of us do not understand. So this is, let's just leave it here. And the Between the World Oracle, I just want to know what is Meghan today. So this oracle, I'm going to shuffle in a way that I can get an upright or a reversed card, because this oracle has very important meanings when the cards are in the upright or in the reverse. Okay. Okay, so let's clear the deck. Okay, so what card can show us what Meghan Markle feels? Let's see. And we got the doll's leg in the reverse. Let's see. Okay, so the message, the overall message of the doll leg is that every action begins with a small step. So remember not to get discouraged. But when it comes in the reverse, it says that you may experience a sudden interruption with a project or idea and now feel surprised, stuck, or discouraged. Okay, so this is what Meghan is feeling right now. You may be experiencing setbacks over which you have no control. If this is the case, rest and recuperate. Okay, so I'm not going to give her advice, but this is how she feels right now. Okay, so this is it for this reading. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment. I really enjoy your comments. And one of my subscribers opened a new Spanish YouTube channel, and I'm still waiting for her to send me a link to her YouTube channel. I will leave in the description box the name of the YouTube channel and the name of her Instagram user, so please go and give her a follow. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.